Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to have a wonderful time together. I'm going to be making a summer skirt, and this is very easy to make. And in order to make a summer skirt, all you need is 2 yards of fabric, and I have put some sequin in a blouse to match with the skirt, and this will go beautifully with the skirt. So all you need is 2 yards of fabric, and you need to stitch the top about 3 inches and the bottom about 2 inches, and I have done hand stitch, and it's just simple basic running stitch. And then I put some sequin, and this sequence have about 4 inches gap between them. In order to put the sequin, you need to lay down the fabric on a tablecloth or on the floor, and be sure to put something underneath like a old bed sheet, and then you use some sequin or confetti, whatever it is that you want to use, and then you glue it with glitter dimensional fabric paint, the paint you usually use to decorate t-shirt. And now I got some sequins, and these are actually hair bands, and I'm taking out the sequin from it and using it on the skirt. And you can find this kind of hair band at your local craft store, or just you can buy some sequin, or you can use like a trim, and trims have sequin too, and you can take out the sequin and put it in the skirt. But the hairband, you get a lot of sequin for a small price. So you just have to decorate the fabric whichever way you like. You can put anything, sequin, pearl, or whatever, and then stitch the top and bottom, and then stitch the sides, and just put elastic on the top. I put elastic on the top. This is about an inch, 1 inch. So you measure your waist size and measure the elastic after stretching it a little bit, and then you just stitch the sides and put the elastic inside, and it's very simple. Anyone can make a skirt. And bottom you get 2 inches of just fold it and stitch 2 inches. You can even give 1 inch if you wish. And there is no exact measurement that how much you need to fold at the bottom, just a little bit. Now this one could be done in a machine 5 minutes, but I have done just hand stitch, and it's really working out fine. It didn't open up or anything. Just when you hand stitch it, just be sure to give it 2 times stitching. And I decorated, so this will do a beautiful summer skirt. And I have designed the blouse with some sequin. So I'm going to show you how to stitch the top and the bottom. And so this is the top part, and you'll do exactly the same with the bottom. This is just the basic stitch, just running stitch. You have your needle and thread, and then you just do very simple running stitch. And this one I'm still a little bit bending, sort of like a hem, but when you do the stitch, you make sure that you putting a very minimum amount of thread for the outside, and inside could be long, and outside is very little visible. And if you do twice, and then you see it is very strong, it will not come out easily. Now you're more than welcome to run the machine, and which will take maybe 5 minutes if you have a machine for the entire skirt. So like this, if you have any old fabric, you can make skirts. Now I have done stitching the top and the bottom. The top is 3 inches and the bottom is 2 inches, and then I'm going to do the sides, and I have given 2 times so it will not open up. I'm going to go do the sides, and sides just a basic running stitch. You just give 2 times so it will not open up. So when you stitching the side, make sure to stitch the wrong side. Hold both the sides and stitch the wrong side, and then you have to flip it to the right side to insert your elastic. Get elastic. If you don't even want elastic, you can just put a thread and just pull it up and tie it. So if you do put a thread, I would say you would put a ribbon, because if you put a ribbon and then pull it and tie it that way, it will not get tangled up every time you want to open it. But putting elastic is the best, so you don't need to worry about anything tangling up. And this kind of just the side stitching is just gathered together and give basic simple running stitch. And this kind of skirts are really good for summer, and this is 100% cotton. You can make from like a very soft thin material, and you can make this kind of skirts like out of very thin material cotton, and you can wear that in a beach on top of your bikini if you wish. And so this is many varieties you can make, and you can decorate it with anything you want, like sequin, pearl, anything. So now I'm going to have to insert, I'm going to give another round of stitch, so 2 times. So every place I give 2 times. I give 2 times for the top, 2 times for the bottom, and 2 times for the side, so they won't open up. Now even hand stitching this did not take a long time, so you can just pull it out something like this in 15 minutes, because this is just very easy and very basic. And you can even decorate a t-shirt to go on top of it. And you can, if the t-shirt is long, you can cut out the bottom and stitch it so it will become like a blouse to go on top of your skirt. So when we stitch the bottom, the side, and then we're going to leave a little bit open on the top, because we want to insert the elastic, and after we insert the elastic, then we're going to stitch the sides. So we're just going to flip it over, because you stitched on the wrong side. Now I'm just going to flip it over. You can actually make this one out of a pillow cover if you want, and you just need to cut one of the sides of the pillow cover. The bottom is already out anyway. One side always have a nice folding, so you cut a little bit of the pillow cover on the top, like just like 2 pieces, and leave the side stitching on, leave the bottom stitching on, just fold it for 1 inch on the top, and insert an elastic in it down. So be sure to measure your waist with the elastic, and then just make it little, see, pull it and measure, so that way you know your exact measurement with the measurement coming. Now elastic for the skirt, don't make it too loose, don't make it too tight. If you make it too tight, you're not going to be able to wear it longer. If you make it too loose, it don't work. So just this part you have to measure and do it the way it feels good to you, and then you insert it in the skirt, and then just stitch the side portion. So I cut out according to what measurement I had, and now just use a pin, big pin, safety pin, and then insert your elastic. This is 1 inch thick elastic. You can get it from anywhere. And so I'm going to push it through and gather it together and then just pull it out. And it's very simple, anyone can do it. And the same way you can put a ribbon if you wish. If you don't want elastic, you can put a ribbon, that will work too. The ribbon one will work beautifully for this like a beach, and you can keep the side open for the beach. That way you can just wear it on top of your bikini, and when you need to go in the water you can just take it off. So that will work beautifully. Now we're just gonna have to pull it and stitch the sides, and we will be done with it. So this skirt is 100% cotton, so it's going to be very comfortable in summer. And you can make many of these for summer printed ones, and have your skirt and blouse and decorate any way you wish. So now we are just coming to the end. I'm just going to pull it and gather out together, and then take it out from the other side. Yeah, this safety pin is really good, came really handy. Now you have to just stitch the elastic together. You can use a machine to do this part, or just use your hands and a needle and a thread and just use like that, and then make sure to put few times so that way it will be really sturdy. And put a few times with just basic running stitch, nothing special. The skirt is the easiest one to make, and in summer it is so handy because it feels good to wear a skirt in summer, and you can make from any kind of fabric. Especially this year is cotton, because then you feel comfortable. If you make it something like polyester or something, then you'll be really hot. So I'm going to do double, triple stitch in this side, so that way it doesn't open up. And stitch once in the side, and then now I'm going to close up all the sides so it don't open up. Now we're just gonna have to put the elastic inside, stretch it out, and then we have to close up the side which I kept open for inserting the elastic. Now you can close up the sides, or you can just leave it open like that. No one will be able to see. The skirt will be, blouse will be on top. So here's this. The skirt is fully done, it's decorated, and we have a beautiful simple skirt. You can use it daily, wash it, and get the nice blouse to go with it. And it's fully handmade, 100% handmade. So that's really awesome looking, and the blouse matching with it, and I put the sequins, so just beautiful. Thank you so much. Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.